It's a joy for Sharon and I to share this update about our work in Madrid, Spain. We appreciate your partnership that you've had with us over the last 37 years while we've been on the mission field. We have served with Team Iberia, which is made up of team missionaries from Spain and Portugal. Our vision in Spain is to plant a healthy church in Madrid. Our focus has been this part of northern Spain where there was no evangelical church.
Here you see our home for the last 14 and a half years.
For 8 years, our church met on the top floor of the office complex. Each Wednesday, we would meet for prayer and ask God to open the eyes and hearts of those with whom we would be in contact with.
Discipleship was a very important part of our church planting efforts. And we had small groups of women, and we occasionally met for breakfast at a restaurant. And some of these women have gone on now to disciple other women as well. Women to be teachers, and we held Sunday school during the sermon time. And now 2 of these teachers are in charge of the children's ministry, and they prepared the Christmas program, and I didn't have to be involved too much.
Así, muy bien. Vamos. Duro.
Una noche vino a nacer un niñito llamado Jesús.
Duro.
María estaba junto a él. En Belén.
Nancy Wolgamoth had their first Revive Our Hearts conference in Europe. And several of our women went down, and I was really encouraged to hear the teaching on how to be a godly woman, especially in the home and in parenting.
Once a month, we have men's Bible studies, and we would take turns leading the study. Since we had so few young adults, we would occasionally meet with the youth from other churches.
Since we value informal times as well as opportunity for discipleship, we have people in our home, and we try to celebrate birthdays. A highlight of the year is our picnic, our getaway to the mountains during the heat of summer.
The Campo Verde family and David left the Seventh-day Adventist and joined Vida Nueva. Here they are, celebration of their baptism. Sharon had the blessing and privilege of discipling Raquel. Eddie and his wife joined our church in 2017. It's been a joy to see him grow and disciple him, and now he's the lead elder in the church. We thank the Lord for a grant from the European Missionary Fellowship that's covering his salary for the next 7 years. Eddie and I had the privilege of discipling and equipping John, and he was installed as an elder this year. Please remember in prayer Eddie and John as they now lead the Vida Nueva Church. Eddie met Alejandra at a Simeon Trust preaching workshop. He shared his vision to start a church 30 minutes south of Madrid and asked us to come alongside of him and mentor him. He and 3 other folks from their church joined the William Carey Seminary, and I had the privilege of helping him prepare members for the new church plant. This year, Alejandro was installed as the pastor by our newly formed Reformed Baptist Association. Had a blessing to also be for the baptism of his son. The Moro Bible Church now has a group between 30 and 40 that meet every Sunday morning.
Every Tuesday, I go walking with one of my neighbors, and then we also join the others for a breakfast. And at Thanksgiving, we invited several neighbors over for a meal. We enjoyed singing in the hospital choir, and also on several occasions got to sing with several other choirs in the National Music Auditorium. I participated in a women's community club, and these women are very dear to me. The one sitting down with holding a purse in the back with the sunglasses was listening to me witness to with another lady, the one on the far right, and she interrupted and was surprised that I was educated and would believe in Christianity and the gospel. And she said that was ridiculous, and she walked off. Well, I just found out a few days after we arrived in the States that she had passed away.
In June of 2024, we were able to buy this locale. It took us a year to work on the renovation. Do you recognize this family? We had the joy of having this family stop in to check on the construction. What a joy to have somebody from West End. We would like to thank you for your prayers, encouragement, and your gifts towards helping us purchase this locale. So the big day came at the end of June. We were able to begin to move all of our belongings from the old locale to the new locale. And you can only imagine a big day of celebration that we had on our moving day. On a side note, we still have one more project at the church that we need to complete. We have not been able to finish the kitchen yet. So no cabinets, no sink, no place to store a lot of our kitchen equipment. So would you pray with us that shortly the church would be able to finish the kitchen? The day before our first service, we had an open house and inviting the community. Gave us opportunity to invite the choir that we sing in to be a part of that open house. And for many of them, it was the first time that they had ever been in an evangelical church. June 30th was our first Sunday in our new locale. What a great joy to be on the ground floor, right in a neighborhood that's easy to get to. By August 24th, our last Sunday at Vida, Nueva, we could already notice an increase in attendance. We thank God for the privilege that we've had over these last 14 and a half years to invest in these lives in Madrid. It was a sad morning on August 26th when we had to say goodbye and take the last of our belongings to the airport for our move back to the U.S. But we're thankful for those who came out and helped us with all of our luggage. We're thankful to our home church for the crew and the 2 trucks that met us at the airport and brought the luggage to our house. Thankfully, all arrived safe and sound. We would appreciate your prayers over the next 3 months as we have 3 big trips to take to visit 20 churches and 40-some families that have been supporting us over the last 37 years. We look forward to this new chapter in our life to help take care of my mom and Sharon's dad, as well as enjoy spending time with our kids and grandkids. Thank you for your partnership over these last 37 years to allow us to take the kingdom of God to Spain and also Venezuela.